it's come to my attention, actually it came to my attention over Christmas that I am, like, supposedly, according to this chart, I'm, like, overweight for my size. I'm really short. I'm, like, 5'0", and apparently, like, you're supposed to weigh, like, between, like, 100 pounds and 120 or 125 pounds. So, like, that kind of came to my attention. And after Christmas, because I can't not eat, like, turkey and stuffing at Christmas, and after Christmas, I decided to go on a diet. So I started Weight Watchers, and like, I've been trying to exercise regularly, and, like, I haven't, like, really lost a lot of weight, but I am feeling more healthy than I was. Like, I have more energy, and, like, I feel like my clothes fit better. So I am feeling more healthy, but I can't really seem to, like, get my mind around the whole number thing. And it's making me really sad, and, like, I'm feeling really discouraged, and I don't know whether I should change my behavior or my attitude.
Okay. Let me, like, recap a little bit so I make sure I'm understanding what's going on. So over Christmas, you were home with your family, and you saw this chart that gave you the impression that you're overweight for your size, maybe like a BMI kind of chart.
Yeah, something like that.
And that maybe caused you a little bit of distress, because then when you came back, you started this new diet and started Weight Watchers. You've noticed some health changes, like maybe more energy, or your clothes are fitting better, but you're not seeing a change in numbers necessarily, and that is kind of disheartening for you. It's making you a little bit upset.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of started this with the intention of being healthy, but I was kind of looking forward to the number part, and now that that's not happening, like, I'm feeling discouraged. I'm feeling like, what is the point? Like, you know, I'm denying myself food that I love, like cheeseburgers and fried chicken and french fries, and I really miss them. And I'm doing that in the name of my health. And, like, I wish that was enough for me, but it's kind of not. I kind of miss fried chicken.
So you've given up these things, like these foods, fried chicken and cheeseburgers, because you want to be healthier. And I'm hearing that, but at the same time, your initial motivation was sort of based on a number, right? Or a chart that was telling you that maybe you were overweight at the time. And thinking about those two things, like your initial motivation for wanting to lose weight based on a chart, but then at the same time you're doing these things in the name of health, and you're uncomfortable with the numbers. Thinking about all those things, how does that feel? How do you perceive that?
I feel like there's something else going on here. Like, I don't really know why the numbers matter so much to me. I wish that they didn't. I wish that I could just do what I'm doing and be healthy and feel healthy, and that could be enough. I really want that to be enough. And because I don't want to be discouraged because I'm not making some number goal that I don't even really know where it comes from. And so it's a little, like, sad, a little bit. I don't know why this matters to me so much, and I don't know why I can't just be happy with the progress that I've made.
Okay. So I'm hearing you say that you really wish that you could be comfortable in who you are and in being healthy and being the size that you are, and that was enough.
Yeah.
And that maybe this, like, sort of outward pressure to hit a certain number is affecting you, and you're not really sure where that pressure comes from.
Yeah, like, I don't know why this number is so important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers have never really, like, been that important to me before. I mean, never really even thought about that,
Mm-hmm.
like, numbers. And so I just don't, yeah, and you're right, like, I don't know where it comes from. Like, I don't understand why this is important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I should be proud of myself for making a behavior change that's good for me.
Mm-hmm.
I really should be feeling happy and proud, but I can't seem to get my mind off of this one part of it that's not happening.
Mm-hmm. So I'm hearing a lot of shoulds, I shoulds, and I wish I coulds, and I think sometimes it can be helpful to sort of look beyond just ourselves and look to sort of external forces that might influence how we see things and how we even perceive our own shoulds and coulds.
Yeah.
And in doing that, it might be beneficial to think about some social pressure around the way that women look, and social pressure to fit a certain mold. Can you resonate with that at all?
Oh yeah, like there's this fitness section on Pinterest, this website that I go to sometimes, and that's what I like look at before I go work out because it like motivates me. But what motivates me is because like I don't look like those girls, and I really want to look like those girls, and I wish that I could just be happy looking like I look, and like, but I want to look like them, and like and it's not just there. I mean, like I only ever see skinny women on television and everywhere around me. I feel like everyone I know is dieting, watching what they eat, trying to be healthy. But are we really trying to be healthy, or are we trying to be skinny? Like,
That's a good point.
there's a difference there. And I think I need to figure out which one of those things I want. And maybe if I clarified that for myself,
Yeah.
then I could figure out which path to take.
Sounds like that could be really helpful for you, because I'm sensing sort of some incongruence. Like when at one point you said, I wish I could look like those girls, and at another point you said, right after that, I wish I could be happy being me.
Yeah.
And really just kind of embracing who you are. And so maybe there are two aspects, two different sort of forms of influences that are maybe colliding a little bit and causing you some discomfort.
Yeah, I think internally what I really want is to be happy with myself. And I think that I'll be happy when I look like those girls. And I think that comes from those girls being all around me all the time, and me being bombarded of these images of what I'm supposed to look like, like what society tells me I'm supposed to look like. And it makes me feel bad about myself.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm not good enough.
Media and social messages can be really powerful, and we can really internalize those messages and even place an aspect of value, our own value, on those messages that really aren't ours.
Yeah.
And it might be really beneficial for you to look through the media or look through your surroundings for positive representations of women that don't fit that sort of ideal body. So I'm wondering if maybe next time we meet, if you would be willing to bring in, say, like 3 sources of media that portray women in a positive light that don't fit that sort of normal ideal women's image. And maybe we can talk about those and see how they affect your perception.
Yeah, that would be really helpful, I think. It'd be great to like sit down and like really focus on how those things make me feel, and also become aware of the things that I'm choosing to surround myself